Versus Congress in Kerala, the Congress may have scripted a historic comeback in the state, but the celebrations have quickly descended into a full-blown internal battle over the Chief Minister's chair. What began as quiet lobbying behind closed doors has now exploded into an open poster war between the rival camps backing VD Satheesan and KC Venugopal. Posters attacking KCV surface across Vandoor, triggering fresh controversy inside the UDF just as the alliance prepares to form the next government. The situation escalated further after reports emerged that the Satheesan conveyed to the High Command that he would not join the ministry if denied the top post. Supporters from both camps have now hit the streets, allies are weighing in, and the Congress High Command is under pressure to prevent the landslide mandate from being overshadowed by an ugly leadership battle. And most importantly, I tell you how this factional war is boosting the chance of the third runner-up, Ramesh Chennithala. The first sign of trouble inside the Congress camp emerged from Vandoor, where the provocative posters targeting KC Venugopal and MLA AP Anil Kumar appeared in several locations. The posters carried sharp political messaging and openly hinted at growing friction between the Congress and its ally IUML. One of the posters warned that provoking the league through certain Congress leaders would lead to political backlash on ground. As controversy intensified, rival camp backing VD Satheesan and KC Venugopal launched parallel campaigns demanding the leaders be elevated as Chief Minister. What was expected to be a smooth transition to power has now turned into a visible battle for supremacy within the UDF. The Indian Union Muslim League, the Congress party's most important ally in Kerala, has also entered the conversation in a significant way. Sources indicate that IUML has conveyed its preference for VD Satheesan as the next Chief Minister. The argument for the league is clear. The state should have a sitting MLA as Chief Minister to avoid the need for a bypoll later. With 22 MLAs and alliance and considerable influence within the UDF, the IUML's stand carries weight. The development have also revived the larger debate over whether the final decision will reflect Kerala unit's preference or Delhi High Command's calculation. At the heart of the battle are three powerful leaders. Leader of opposition VD Satheesan, senior AIC's leader KC Venugopal, and veteran Ramesh Chennithala. Sources claim nearly 43 out of 63 Congress MLAs have backed KC Venugopal, while Satheesan continues to enjoy strong support from the section of the state leadership and IUML. Meanwhile, Ramesh Chennithala remains an experienced consensus contender in the background. The Congress Legislature Party has now passed the customary one-line resolution authorizing the High Command to pick the CLP leader, effectively placing the final decision in Delhi's hands. Nirmal, what is happening in Kerala? I mean, just sweet victory, and even before the person can walk into the Mantralaya, the faction fight is like for everyone to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you'd expect, right? What do you expect from a Rajamouli movie? You expect revenge, rebirth, reincarnation, all of that. What do you expect from Congress? This is what you expect, drama. But I think ultimately, for me, as I've mentioned before, to me, in my mind, VD Satheesan is a deserving leader, without a doubt. And I don't think the MLAs who have voted for KC Venugopal have voted because they think he's going to rebuild Kerala or he's the perfect pick. They're just doing it out of fear and ambition. Simple as that. Because when, as much as I'd like to say there is a high command for Congress, he is the high command. KC Venugopal is the high command. So that's what they're fearful of or either ambitious of, siding with him. So that's the reason that I think the MLAs have sided with KC Venugopal. But when it comes to people, I'm reminded of 2006, when the LDF went through a similar phase. That was before the elections, March of 2006, when V.S. Achyutanandan was not given a seat. And people took it to the streets with slogans and posters in high numbers across Kerala. And Politburo, which is essentially the high command of the left, decided to give him a seat, to field him. The result, 98-seat victory for the LDF. This time, though, luckily for UDF, they have already won the election. But I'm thinking if KC Venugopal is chosen, he will have to forgo his MP seat and either contest as an MLA in Alappuzha, Irikur, or any of the safe seats for Congress. But I doubt that he will win, because at the moment, at least from what I've seen, we've been talking about in Kerala for the last 3-4 days, in families, in get-togethers, at the workplace, on the street, every single person that you talk to says VD Satheesan. I haven't found a single person other than a party worker who says the name KC Venugopal. So I don't know if he will win if there's a by-election.
Okay, let me go to Mr. Rajendran. Mr. Rajendran, your opening comments, sir?
Okay, Karthike, one thing, as a political science student and as a journalist, I welcome whatever conflict is happening in any political party for a better leadership to emerge out of it. It is dangerous when there is no conflict, there is no debate, and there is no discussion, and somebody is put on the chair. So it's a healthy thing for the democracy. I would put it in that way. Any party. A second point, I agree with Nirmal as far as Satheesan's contention for the CM's post is concerned. I mean, my inputs also indicate that he is the most favored choice. But be ready for Karthikeya for some surprise, because the infighting within the UDF is clearly visible, as you have also shown. And also at the ground level, there are so many permutation and combinations which have to be done by the people sitting in Delhi before they take a decision. Karthikeya.
Okay. Mithun, Vijay Kumar, sir, your opening comments?
See, first of all, Karthikeya, I heard the previous panelists say that, there has to be a healthy competition, otherwise it's very scary. But let's be very logically honest. There is a thin line between healthy competition and organizational chaos. And what we are seeing in Kerala right now within the Congress party is nothing but an organizational chaos. See, I'm not a Congress supporter, but let's be very logical in this. For 10 years, the LDF operated as a highly centralized one-man show under Pinarayi Vijayan. And it was V.D. Satheesan who spent the last 5 years as the only credible counter voice, building a detailed case against the LDF's handling of the massive debt in the state, youth unemployment, scams, and many other issues. So purely from a logical standpoint, he's the only leader with a, ready-to-use policy framework. And furthermore, the UDF's alliance partners like the IUML, they back Satheesan because they prefer a local chief minister they can influence and access easily rather than a high command appointee whose primary loyalty is to the high command, or he himself is the high command, like Nirmal said. So let's understand here, Satheesan represents the state first model of the Congress, and I don't even understand why do they have this kind of a competition going on right now. And the reason these MLAs are reportedly leaning towards KC Venugopal is a textbook example of political self-preservation over public mandate. And these MLAs are not voting on who is a better administrator. They are voting on who is a better power broker within AICC, and KC controls the keys to the kingdom in Delhi. So for a standard MLA in Kerala, having a chief minister who is the high command's favorite or the high command itself means better access to the so-called high command, and that's what they're voting for.